J Drone here. What's going on, guys? So this is a little B-Whoop, and we got the canopy on, camera on it. As you can see, I'm kind of walking underneath these trees just to show you that they're moving. And that's kind of in an enclosed area because there's a house kind of blocking the wind over there. We're gonna get out over here, and if you can see that kite up there that's stuck in the lines, it's blowing, trees are blowing. It's not a heavy wind. It's rated out like 7 miles per hour. The reason I'm saying this is because I was out here flying FPV, and I didn't do too well, just because I came down pretty hard. So I figured we come out here and we'll test this like this via line of sight. And we'll go ahead and power that on. Got the jumper on this. It's the same protocol as the 011. As you can see, we are up, and we're gonna see if we can keep this in the air with the little bit of wind that we're dealing with. We'll go ahead and go over here a little bit. That way we're kind of like wide open. The wind's pushing around a little bit. Nothing crazy though, so this thing's definitely able to hang like 6 to 7 mile per hour wind. Let's see if we could do a little flip. Nope. Hold on. I'm gonna recover. Should be able to do some flips out here despite the wind. There we go. And that right there was a manual flip, and then we'll do it again. Try to do it in your face if I can. Let's see. Nope. I'll bring it back this way. So this is easier to fly without goggles on. With the goggles on, I was kind of having a hard time flying around just because the wind was pushing it. It was a little bit tough to judge which way I had to counter because I wasn't looking at it, and I was basically looking out of the eye of the camera. Nice little flip and recovery. Ooh, easy there. See, wind's grabbing it a little bit. Wind's blowing in the direction that we are looking. I'm sure you can see that tree right there, and we're fighting it. We're fighting it. So right now we're going with the wind, and as we turn this way, we are going against the wind. So this drone has a little bit of pep to it. And it's with that canopy on, it makes it a little bit heavier. Flight times are a little bit less than you normally get, but you also have FPV. Almost recovered. Almost recovered. Let's see. A little grass in there. A little bit of grass in the bottom of the motor here. Come on, you can come out. Let's see. There we go. Just had to spin the motor the opposite way and almost got it. Let's see. I'm not gonna fly without getting that out because I don't want to burn out the motors on my like 3rd to 4th flight on this. So we're going to trying to get that out. That wound in there really nicely, which ain't no good for me. Just goes to show the power of these motors. Come on. Take this. And we'll put this in there. That way we can grab it maybe. Alright, I got it. We got that out. There's still another small piece in there that we definitely want to get out. I don't know if we're going to be able to get it out without taking the propeller off. I'd rather not take the propeller off, but I mean, we got to. Bam's up, propeller's off, and look at all that stuff that was underneath there. We're going to go ahead and put the propeller back on. Alright, we should be good to go. Got a piece of grass here. Do apologize for the delay, guys. Here we go. And again, I'm kind of flying this facing that tree. That way you can keep an eye on that tree so you guys know that this thing is flying in some wind. A lot of your 010s can't hang in the wind unless you modify them. Splitting cutting the 4 blade props into 2 makes the 010 a little bit better flying outside. Cutting the cage, freeing it up a little bit of weight reduction also will allow that as well. Nope. Killed motors that time when I dropped. I didn't want to have to pick out grass from this again. Trying to do manual flips here, but with that wind it's a little bit difficult. Yeah, recovery's not going to be great when you're fighting wind, but as you see, we are able to do manual flips. Toss it up, start the motors, definitely go. And on the jumper, I'm using the jumper, I'm not using the stock transmitter. On the jumper, I could turn this up to 125%, and right now I'm full pitch forward and it's kind of at a standby. Now we're going forward. Could turn it up to 125%, which actually I think that's what we'll do. That'll take 2 seconds to do and see how it flies with that. We're gonna bring it back, and kill the motors. It's a good catch. We're gonna go in here into the settings and turn this up. We're gonna go into model menu, mixers. Let's see, we're going to go simple, scale, offset. If I remember how to do this. Let's see. There we go. We're gonna go ahead and turn that up to 125%. It's in your throttle. And then go into rudder, and we'll do the same thing. Save. We'll do it to all of them. Everything was set on 60 besides the throttle. The throttle was set on 100, but we're turning everything up to 125%. Save, exit, 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 and let's get this up again. Responsiveness of this is going to be out of control. There you go. If you want to fly this in this type of wind with 0 issues, go ahead and turn all your settings up. There's a little look at the yaw rate. Your pitch is increased greatly to where you're able to fly in this once you've turned up your settings to 125%. Wind's trying to blow it around. This thing's having 0 issues with the wind now. I still haven't gone full pitch forward because we will lose altitude greatly once we do that. Kind of like I just did right there. The wind through the hat cam. It's able to fly right into it because of how heavy the pitch is now on 125. And now it's all the wind pushing it backwards, and now we're just going into the wind, man. No issues. No issues whatsoever. Besides maintaining altitude. Super drone without being on the jumper. You go ahead and throw this on the jumper, you really have a supreme whoop. And range, I don't know what the range is, but I'm sure the range is great because that's what the jumper does. It gives you increased range as well as controllability. I don't know if lights are, yeah, lights are blinking. So we are at low voltage, guys. That was a successful test. A way to show you how to increase speed on this little guy if you have to. If you guys haven't subscribed, please do. Later.